Good evening, class. This is Liz. Today I want to share to you a writing that I write entitled Like River, Like Flow. We talked about encouragement in our last English class, and I appear to be the only one who disagreed that everyone needs encouragement. I thought about this for a few days until I couldn't deny that I was wrong. The fateful event that turned my mind was the funeral I attended last Sunday. It took the form of a Christian ritual, so everyone was wearing black that day. I was wearing black as well. I sat on the last row and looked from behind. There were 8 people stood still beside the hall benches. 4 women, 4 men. At the front, there was a podium for different uses. The family members of the deceased stood beside the podium. One by one, they shared the deceased's life story. And before we left for the crematorium, an old man went up and told a long story. And in between, we would sing uplifting hymns. I tried my best to concentrate, but I didn't know much about the deceased and her family. Before we went up to the crematorium, I couldn't see what happened inside. I could only hear there was one man. I heard an old man burst out crying. I could only grasp the atmosphere. It was between grief and hope. Never have I ever heard anyone cried out like that. His voice was filled with such profound grief. And that was the very moment I realized the meaning of encouragement. We picked up the note to sing the hymn again. The people who stood there like guards, and the stories that were shared and the hymns that were sung were like river that flows into my heart. Thank you for listening.